Hello and good morning, Pisces. Welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and this is a channel about talking to Spirit to get some info on how we can live our very best lives, okay? Because a lot of us are on our journeys. A lot of us are just not tapped in because we were never taught to tap in to our inner guidance system. And Spirit has felt a need, especially with Pisces, we're the 12th sign of the zodiac. Very knowledgeable when it comes to these things. I'm not saying about everything in life, but we're generally very intuitive because we're the last sign of the zodiac. You know, we tune into that. And yeah, the energy is right for me. It's very calming. It feels very good when I do these readings because I'm talking to, well, technically my tribe, right? So, yeah, I do that to manifest and inspire you. If that interests you, please click on. Now, if you're looking for a fortune teller, tell you when you're going to win the lottery or when Mr. Right or Mrs. Right's going to show up, I do not do that. And I will never do that. You believe, I believe, and hopefully you believe, that your life is here to experience, okay? You're not here to get a cheat sheet. You're here to do the work. And that means going down the path sometimes not knowing what's going to happen and be pleasantly surprised, or even figuring out the lesson that needs to be learned when you're not pleasantly surprised. Having said that, I'm going to talk about a download that came in this morning about, we've been talking a lot about the monkey mind and, you know, getting inside of your head and just going around and around. And Spirit wanted to come up with this new idea, this new way of thinking about it, because I figured that maybe there was more than one of you, and even myself, that I didn't know really wanted to know this, is how do I know when I'm using my mind as a tool or when my mind is controlling me? You know what I mean? When you go inside of your head and it starts controlling the way you live, well, then it's ego and it's the mind, but how to tell the difference, okay? So you will develop a strength so that you can use it. You can mold it and bend it and do what you want with it, you know, just by knowing, by being aware of the situation, okay? So, right, you can have authority and stability, and then you can use your mind for what it's intended. A tool, okay? A tool. A very good tool. Your mind is an excellent tool, okay? It is a tool that can lead you to abundance, okay? Of course, making the right, I was going to say the stock decisions, don't play the stock market. Making the right decision when it comes to finances, well then, you know, you can end up being abundant, and you need your mind. You need that tool, that precision tool, right? Okay. So, yesterday, it keeps giving me the Emperor card. Why? What? They speak with me through this, okay? You'll also be urging stability in your life, okay? And not only that, a clear course. Oh, okay, I got it, okay. Chess pieces. They're going chess. Strategic. You do strategic moves, okay? So, your monkey mind, when it is being used properly, will give you strategic moves. It will be the tool that can strategically move you where you need to go. When it's not being used properly, you may end up using the logical side of your mind, even though that may not be right for you. Such as I gave the example about staying at a job and being miserable for much longer than you need to be. Because you're letting your mind control the rest of you, okay? It take control of your going. Okay, your mind says, I need the job, I need the money, and it's not that bad. But the rest of your body is screaming, let me out. I can't be here anymore. Nobody is listening to me. Let me out. But your mind takes control and says, that makes no sense. You can't leave there. You need a paycheck, okay? But it's not telling you that You can get a paycheck anywhere. Well, I can't get that big of a paycheck somewhere else. You've been there a long time. You'll lose all of this stuff. It tells you all the negatives and all the reasons why you shouldn't. And logically, such as a lot of things on paper, looks really good. Looks fantastic. But it doesn't bring you happiness. Okay? It doesn't bring you anything. So, right away, Spirit wants you to know, it's time to move on, okay? When you are feeling crappy and things are not going well, it's time to go and move on. You cannot just keep going over and over and over again on these things, okay? You can't let your mind take over. This is the King of Swords. He's the mastermind, but he's devoid of emotions, okay? And you're going to end up wounding yourself. These both came out at the same time, okay? Your mind is going to end up wounding the rest of you with their logic, okay? There's more to you than mind. And if you keep doing it over and over again, you're just going to end up hurting, okay? So he said, I guess that was, they want us to carry on. So again, the 8, I got the 6 of Swords and the 8 of Cups, okay? Go on a new journey, explore something new. Take the energy that it takes and use that mind as a tool to find something else that you can do. Even if it's not as good as what you have, as say, i.e. a job, and I'm just giving you an example here. It can be for anything, okay? It can be for anything in your life. You can just take the energy and write down the pros and cons and use that beautiful mind as a tool to get yourself out and back in alignment with what feels right inside the rest of you. Then you're able to go on this new journey, okay? But you can't let the mind take control because you're going to spend a decade at a job that you hate. That's not right, okay? I try not to feel bad, but you need to end the stressful situations in your life, okay? As soon as possible, because you're going to cause tower moments if you don't, okay? Now, I know I did kind of a reading doing this. This is how I communicate with Spirit when I... Yeah, I can't make that up. Somebody mentioned that it's uncanny that while I'm talking, the cards come out. Well, this is how it works with me. And I was about to say that that's how my magic happens, but yeah, I was about to say that when I do open up to do personal readings, this is how it is basically going to work. What I just did with you right now, okay? You will be talking to me. We will talk like friends. Because I don't like communications of today. I've just realized that. I made a point on Facebook this morning. I put 3 different posts on my personal page. And I put a post about a human act of kindness that got 0 reactions. I put a post about, is this thing on? Making a comment, trying to get a reaction from somebody to say something. I had 0 reactions. I put a picture of a yawning bunny. I got 10 likes immediately for it. And I wrote, you know what? I think there's a problem. If you think that Facebook is keeping you connected to people, I don't think it is. Okay? So, yeah, I wouldn't go on my Facebook because I'm seriously thinking of, like, letting that go as well. Because I don't really feel that it connects us at all. I think that if anything, it makes us feel quite alone. Okay? So, having said that, having said all of that, I'm going to start the reading, but I wanted to let you know that when I do readings, it's going to be like this. It's going to be you and I and Spirit. I will be shuffling the cards, we'll be having a conversation, and Spirit will be putting in their 2 cents, because that's how they speak to me. It's almost a voice, you guys. It is almost having somebody here giving their input. And it feels absolutely wonderful, and I'm so grateful for the gift that they've given to me. And I will cherish it until the very day that I am no longer on the planet. Okay, having said that, let's get this show on the road, you guys. I'm sorry, I'm moving the camera a little bit, but I just want these. I haven't used them in a while. I'm getting my beautiful work desk today, which will greatly help to set up where I can do personal readings. I'm so happy. Yes, Wild Woman. What is this? 6 + 2, 62 is 8. Wild Woman. What are we getting? I feel like they're talking directly to me. Please, don't judge. Don't judge. Let's see here. When the Wild Woman dances into your reading, she reminds you of the essence of authenticity and freedom. Absolutely. There we go. Divested of all social constraints and cultural conformity, the Wild Woman holds up a mirror to your essential self, the true essence of who you are and who you're meant to become. She is a reminder of the bright light within each of us that gets dimmed by restrictions imposed upon us by expectations of society. I was just talking about a social network. It's kind of funny. She reminds us that in order to be fully present to life, we must uncover that light and let it shine brightly, regardless of perceived consequences. Okay? So this is inviting you to shine bright, know your true self, okay, and engage in a world in a way which you want. Okay? Don't accept that people are not connecting to you. You make your own real connections to people. Okay? People, we've just gone the wrong way, okay? We're looking for validation in the wrong places, and it's making us feel bad, and it doesn't help. This all ties into what I was saying with the mind, okay? We're thinking, oh, nobody cares, I'm alone, I have to stay here, I have to do this. Your mind takes over, and it no longer is a tool, okay? This is saying shine bright, and be authentic, and do what you must, okay? Use all that is provided you, including your mind, your heart, your inner guidance, everything that you got. This is your arsenal, guys. This is your personal power, okay? And when you blow it up, you'll shine so bright that you'll blind people with your energy, because you're going to be so in tune with who you are and what you do, okay? Yeah, I'm on fire this morning. Maybe that's what I should call myself. Jane Wild Woman. Wait a minute. Jane Wild Woman needs coffee. Yeah, I'm late doing the readings this morning because, well, I had a lot of downloads this morning. I had a lot of thinking to do. I was using that tool very much. Right? Action. Go for it. Change your life. It's time. Okay? It's time. Look at that wave. Don't it look nasty? Yeah, don't mess with me. Look at that storm in the background. It's telling you, let's go. Okay? Let's shake things up. It's time to shake things up, Pisces. Wild Woman action. I feel a theme coming on. You is powerful. I feel a storm are brewing inside of you, Pisces, and it's a good one. It's a good one. Yep. I'm completely okay with that. Right? I should feel great. I hope you guys feel great. I feel so empowered and happy. It gets better every day. It was very hard for me not to have a real plan. Ooh, pride. Pride? Is that even a thing with these cards? Okay, I have to see that. Oh no, please don't tell me that I feel so good and that's pride in myself. Please don't say that. Don't say that. Oh no, it says you need to swallow your pride. Okay. So, admit when you're wrong and choose to see another point of view. You raise your vibration that way. Which brings you closer to your dreams. The bottom line is, if you want to create a happy, harmonious life, you must let go of your need to be right or in control. Right. Okay, I was going, what the heck? This has to do with ego, has to do with the mind. Your mind being in control of the situation, right? Wow, I was going, that card is just completely out of place. Nope, it's not. Okay? So, to overpower, belittle, or punish, it says another, but in this case is yourself. Okay, to be going, why would you want to quit a job? It's a perfectly good job, don't be an idiot. Have you ever said that to yourself? Don't be an idiot. This is a good situation. Why would you want to blow it? Because you don't want to be there. Okay? Because it's not in line with your life. It's not in line with your calling. You know there's something wrong when you speak and nobody respects you. They disrespect you by not acknowledging you. They don't have to say, shut up. They can just say nothing. And that's like making you feel invisible. Don't we have enough of that in this life? Okay, so I'm not going to go on with this. This is about the mind. This is about, so take action. For some of you who haven't left that situation yet, they're telling you it's time. It's time to align with you. It's time to write it down on paper and do a plan of action. Okay, be that wild woman or that wild man, right? Be that wild man of action and just get it done. Okay, move to where you need to go. Do what you need to do. Life is short. Live your best life. Fix your thoughts and what is true and honorable and right and pure and lovely and adorable. Think about things that are excellent and worthy of praise. And right there, thoughts. Fix your thoughts. It's not all blue and white, is what I'm getting. It's kind of funny. I know it's supposed to be black and white, but in this case, it's blue. Okay, so black and white, blue and white, whatever you prefer. Use it. Use it and work it. Okay? Alright, so let's pull some tarot on this and let Spirit come in like they usually do. And thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you, Mona. Thank you, Liam. Thank you, well, all my guides. You guys are great. And, yeah, I'm so excited. Right. Look at that. The guide. You're learning, you're teaching, you're learning, you're teaching. It's going back and forth. It's in perfect synchronicity. You're dropping away the stuff that no longer fits, and you're letting in the stuff that really needs to be taught. The guide shows up again. I love the Hierophant in this card. I think it's so pretty and so much better. Yeah. Yeah, it's going inside of yourself, and I love that card. And I love the fact, look, it's got is that a DNA strand that's going, or is that that's an atom. That's the atom of space, of galaxy, and you got the moon for intuition. Beautiful. I mean, it's beautiful. It's like saying everything's kind of falling into place, okay? The thing is that the funny part about spirituality is that it feels like a puzzle. It feels very scientifically right, okay? Because when you're going on path and you're going where you're supposed to go, you feel right. You feel correct. Like things are falling into where they're supposed to be going. It feels like you've solved the equation, okay? And science is all about equations. You know, 2 + 2 is 4. So you may not have proof of it, but your body gives you the proof of it, okay? Treat it like an equation. And remember, you're always learning. It's always a new spiritual growth, a new journey, a renewable journey. And if it doesn't feel like it's going to give back to you, it's going to be renewable, and it doesn't uplift you, then it's not meant to be with you, okay? And that's an absolute certainty that I know after this whole time on this planet, okay? It's a certainty that I am absolutely sure of. Okay. All right. Woo. That's too many. Let's see here. Oh, okay. Page of Swords. Wow, she looks an awful lot like the Queen of Swords, but she's the Page of Swords. This is the very young mind that we're talking about. So I'm not surprised that the Page of Swords comes out. Of course it's going to come out. The reason it's going to come out, because I was talking about that. We've been talking about monkey mind, and I know we're still talking about monkey mind. But this is a person who erroneously makes everything sound logical because they're very smart, okay? Swords are smart. The court cards of swords, they're incredibly intelligent. uh, rooted in beautiful, beautiful education and knowledge, and they communicate very clearly. But sometimes the stuff that they communicate isn't so clear. And I saw something and it hit me, and now I know why. It says, wait a minute. Somebody says, I really disturbs me when people mistake education for intelligence. There you go. And what he meant by that is that even though you've done the work and you've graduated, doesn't mean that you know how to apply that knowledge. Okay? There's what we used to call university smart and then street smart. In other words, you know what's in a book, but then you have to know how to live. Back in the olden days, they used to say, I'm a technical engineer, yet my VCR still flashes 12. So in other words, is that I know how to apply it, but I don't apply it, or I don't apply it correctly, okay? I know I've just dated myself. I'm just trying to give enough examples so that you guys understand what I'm talking about. So this is what this is, okay? Page of Swords. Very, very smart. The application of the knowledge sometimes is not really in line with the rest of your body, okay? With the rest of your senses, your emotions, your spirituality. Right, again, chess pieces, okay? Stability, chess pieces, the Emperor. Action. You have to take action, and the chess pieces that you do put down, they have to be in concert with the rest. You can't play the chessboard with one chess piece. It's a dance. It's a dance. You have to use all the pieces to get to destination. Okay? Oh, they give me such nice things to say. Okay, so let's keep going, Pisces. Let's keep going, okay? The Queen of Cups. Balance, that's what we're looking for. We're looking for balance, my beautiful Pisces, in our emotions. Because not only do letting the mind take over, also like a pride and ego thing, it's also a part of us. And I love the way they put it purple for like the crown chakra, because that's in our head and our mind and our logic, okay? That's also just come out. But what it's ignoring is our radar of our root chakra here, okay? The red Merkaba here is saying like, no, there's something wrong. No, 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 no. I don't feel well here. I'm not happy here, okay? And it shoots all the way up all your chakras. Throws everything out of balance, okay? And including your heart chakra, which is emotions, cups, okay? If that's out of balance, you need to listen. You need to stop ignoring it and just trying to think your way out of it, okay? King and Queen of Cups, okay? It's kind of a weird message because it really doesn't apply with the cards, but all I'm getting is that the people around you will sense when things are not correct or when you're out of balance in this case. Because if you're miserable, let's say at a job, and you come home, you're going to take that misery out in your relationships, and this is what I'm feeling. A King and Queen of Cups. It's further going to send you out of balance, okay? And it's not going to be replenished with the Ace of Cups here, like it should be, okay? You have to get rid of that. Use it as a tool for your benefit, not for the pride or the mind's benefit, for you, the whole, okay? Playing with one chess piece, that's all I keep thinking. You're only playing with one chess piece. You got to learn this lesson here, okay? I love these cards. They're very beautiful. They're just very bulky. To the Creator, could you make some smaller, please? They'll get right on that, right? Okay, so the Eight of Cups. That's already come out. Of course it has, right? So we've already gotten double cards because I kind of did a mini reading before we started. And what happened with this is that we need to move towards the path that's going to be good. Oh, love this. Can I go for a walk with her? That's just gorgeous. Plus, she's gorgeous. Heck, I want to be her. Anyway, so let's go. Enough, see? My little monkey brain, but it's okay. It's a good thing. 8 of Cups. Moving on. New journey. New journey, okay? And they're emphasizing on sometimes your logic will work on you in the greatest fashion of telling you that that makes no logic to leave, okay? And this card is about leaving is hard to do, okay? This is the general. When I learned this card, that was the top part. Leaving is sometimes hard to do. That was the 8 of Cups, okay? But it talks about a new way, picking up your staff and taking a walk, okay? Taking a walk and going, yeah, it may not make sense, but it makes sense to me, okay? And when you leave, you'll feel relief or nothing, because you'll have no emotional attachments, or very little, very little. I would say relief or nothing will be what happens. It's kind of scary how there's no fanfare sometimes when you do things. There's absolutely nothing. There's complete quiet. But you know, that's a very good indication. There's a good indication that, well, you're doing the right thing. Okay? You're doing the right thing. The Two of Wands and the High Priestess. So what would that leave you with? Well, some planning to do. This leaves you with planning and consulting with your High Priestess. Okay? So what they want you to do after this reading is to really think about situations in your life where you stayed there way too long because your brain took over and logicked you into it. Or at least what you think was logic. Okay? So yeah, I'm giving you homework today, or at least Spirit is giving you homework. They want you to see if there was any way that you could have possibly, done that differently. If not, don't worry about it, because they're saying that some of you needed to stay in those situations to learn the lesson that was meant to be learned. But they're almost positive there's something in your life, big or small, it doesn't have to be big, that you did and let the mind take over, even right down to, they're saying, eating something that, I don't know, it's something about food. It was a really bad decision. So this is for somebody in particular that your mind said, well, just, eat it anyway. And something happened. Either you hated it or had an allergic reaction or something. There's something there, okay? So this is maybe, I don't know, but this is like a personal message to one of you, and that will resonate with you somehow. I really don't like those because I don't know what they mean. But I'm doing them anyway because they say it's important. Whatever. There you go. So you have that. And yeah, I think that's it for me for today. I'm going to do an extended like I always do. There's a giveaway as always until the 24th, so make sure to put your name below in the comment section. Make sure to like the video too. It's important. And if you could share it, that'd be great. That always shows a lot of support. I have timeless readings if you want to show your support that way. In the home page, anything that you think might resonate, that gives support, and it's free. Of course, I do have a PayPal donation button below. Just write donation when you do give so I know where it's coming from. Thank you to everybody who has donated so far. Every little bit helps. I'm trying to keep this as free as possible and as give and take, so that we can continue on this path, because I am really enjoying it. And I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I will send you lots of love and light, lots of blessings to you, Pisces. And I will see you later today. Take care now.